Just about to do my nails, because they're all chipped, as you can see. To be fair, it lasted really well, this one. It's a Barry M one. Oh my god, look how bad they look. So yeah, I'm about to just take it off and put some new ones on. I've got this Barry M for base coat, and then the colour I'm doing today is this Lola Barcelona. I don't know why it's not focusing very well. Yeah, it was a Birchbox one, as you can see. What's the colour? Rambler? What the bloody hell was that? And then, I don't know why, that just sounded Australian to me. Then this top coat. I can't feel my face because I have pseudo-cram all over it. Having some really bad spots right now. But this morning all I've done is clean, really. I've put a load of washing on. You can probably hear the washing machine in the background. Done washing up. Hoovered. And obviously once the washing machine's done, I will hang that out. So we need to take another name off this board. I don't know why this is not focusing. So the name I'm taking off this week is Sierra. If anyone would like to have a go at guessing in the comments, feel free. I find it really interesting to see what people think I'm going to call her. So this was Kirsty's guess. Sorry, Kirst. Look how bare. Look how bare the board's looking now. Not long until we find out. Oh, Jesus.
And I need to do my job, but instead I'm standing here while two killers are on the loose.
Criminal Minds Beyond Borders continues Friday with his fellow housemates.
I didn't come here to get wasted and fucking do stupid shit on TV. I came here to be myself and have meaningful conversations and let out on TV.
No, you can see I've got really bad spots and I've had pseudo cream on all day, so my chin looks a bit weird. I don't know, I was just on my ball and I was like on all fours, leaning on top of the ball. See, when I breathe in, it like hurts. Maybe I overdid it or something, I don't know. I don't feel comfortable. Their contractions. I'm trying to do my hypnobirthing breathing, but like when I breathe in and you have to do a deep breath in, it hurts. That's when it hurts, when I do a deep breath in. I'm feeling super fed up today. And isn't it funny how it seems to be like my odd weeks where I'm having down weeks? Because last time it was when I was 37 weeks when I was in a really bad mood. Then last week, 38 weeks, I was fine. And now I'm 39 weeks and I'm in a bad mood again. But I'm just over it. Originally I was like, oh, I'll definitely go over my due date. And then a couple of weeks ago, I don't know, I just had this like sort of gut feeling that she would come this week on week 39. Especially with like having like my bloody show and stuff the past couple of weeks. And like pains and stuff. Which I know are normal, but I was like, right, this is it, my body's, you know, getting ready for labour. And then now it just seems like everything's stopped, which is really frustrating. And I've been like bouncing on my ball and stuff to try and get her to go down and into the right position, but just nothing seems to be working. The baby will come when the baby is ready, blah blah blah. But it's just, I don't know. And I've had like a really good pregnancy. I've loved being pregnant. And I don't want to end it off this way of me like resenting it, because I do now. I've had enough being pregnant. I don't want to be pregnant anymore. And I don't want to end it off resenting it, but I feel like that's how I'm getting now, because I'm just ready for her to be here. I'm ready to meet her. Been doing like all this prepping, you know, for all these months, building up to this moment, and now it's like, feels like the moment's not coming. It's just getting a bit frustrating and disappointing. I can't even put makeup on to make myself feel better because I've got these really horrible spots. which I don't know how well you can see them because I haven't got my glasses on, so I don't know what they look like on camera, but they are really painful, really red, look disgusting. But I know that putting makeup on them is literally the worst thing I could do to them right now. So I can't even put proper makeup on to make myself feel better. I literally can just put on like bloody mascara and that's about it. So I'm about to make these chocolate brownies. This has been like our little treat that we've been doing recently, buying like cake mix and having nice cake throughout the week. I actually tried making these before. I think it was for Valentine's Day last year. But you need like a really small tin for these, because the only thing with the Asda own brands I've noticed is that there's not a lot of mixture. You need like really small tins. Whereas the Betty Crocker ones, there's a lot more mixture. So I think I'm going to have to sort of like fashion a small tin out of like foil and put it on a proper baking tray. But yeah, I'll let you know how they turn out.
Taken by surprise when I kissed the teacher. But I just had to kiss the teacher. What a nice day. I see everything in a different light. What a nice day. I was up in the air and she taught me a lesson of life.
So last night's sleep was not good. Some of my neighbours were outside our flat talking and laughing and just generally being really inconsiderate, like all hours of the night. They must have woke me up about 4 times. I don't know about my partner. So I woke up pretty late this morning because obviously I had a really disturbed sleep. It's not so bad for me, obviously, because I'm at home, so I can have a nap this afternoon if I need to. But it's more like people who, like my boyfriend, have to get up really early for work and stuff. So I'm assuming he's pretty tired today. So that's kind of really annoying. I didn't vlog it, but I went over to the shop to get some electric, and then I decided to, on the way back, to go for like a little walk along the cycle track because I have a cycle path right like near my flat. So I decided to go for a walk because I thought that would be a good way to maybe get things going labour wise, and actually I was feeling a little bit crampy afterwards, but they were like really faint to the point where I was like, am I just imagining this, or... But yeah, so I had a little bit of like cramping yesterday evening-ish. So I think I'm going to do that again today. I'm going to go for another walk and obviously bounce on my ball and things like that. Sorry for the washing machine. That's literally all I do, is just wash clothes. It's just a continuous cycle. That's the only thing about living in a flat where everything's all in one room. You just can't escape the noises and the smells that you get in a kitchen. It's quite frustrating actually. So I just need to manifest this new house that we hopefully get given really soon. So back in like, I think it was 2016, which is pretty crazy, I sort of started, well, it was originally supposed to be like a candle business, but I started making wax melts, and I had like, you know, a brand name, logo, and an Instagram, and I had a following on Instagram, but it never really took off just because it's more just money, really. You need money to start these things off. But recently I've been really wanting to start it up again. But I want it to be primarily candles. These like the type of tin that I want to use, with the window, because I would put my little logo sticker on the top of the lid, and then the scent name around this bit of the tin, and then the safety label on the bottom. And then for like Christmas and other holidays like Valentine's Day and stuff, I want to make limited edition scents and use gold tins, so that obviously they look different and they stand out more. I'm just so bored. I know like life's gonna get really hectic when the baby's here, but I just feel so like unfulfilled. I've literally worked full time since I was 16. I'm a bit of like a workaholic, and so going from working like not just full time but overtime to literally doing nothing every day is just really, I'm finding it really hard. So I really want to try and start this up again. And also I like to think of myself as quite a creative person, and right now I have like no creative outlets, but I feel like I want to be creative, so I'm just feeling a bit unfulfilled, and I think this could be a good way to make me, you know, happy and hopefully earn some money. So yeah, I think I just need to be brave and just do it. Like I said, the main thing is money, so I think if I just start buying odd bits and pieces here and there, it will take a while to set up, but at least it'll give me something to do. So TMI, but I keep feminine hygiene products in this bag, and I was just checking how many I had left, and I was proper like shoving my hand in, because why wouldn't I? And look at where is it? Oh my god, where is it? Look. What? No thanks. Like literally no thank you. So I'm about to make some lunch, and I'm gonna cook up some of these. As you can see, they're pretty spicy, so they might help labour-wise. But I actually just genuinely really love these, which is weird because usually I can't handle anything spicy, but these I absolutely love. Yeah, they're just from Asda. I'm trying not to show like any of my kitchen because it is actually disgusting. I've not done like any real chores today. The days just sort of escaped me, I think, because I woke up late. And I forgot to show you the brownies that I made. I had to put them in a sponge tin because that was like the smallest tin I had. They're quite sticky, like they stick to the plate. They taste amazing. They're actually upside down because I had to flip them upside down to get them out of the tin, if that makes sense. But they don't, where's the box? They don't have that like crispy brownie top. They just sort of seem to be like this the whole way through. They don't have that crispy top, but they do taste delicious. Didn't sleep again last night because of neighbours. Just the one this time, the upstairs one. Being noisy. I feel like I haven't even slept. It's like 5:30 in the morning. I've been awake for ages. Boyfriend's left for work. Gonna go on the council thing in a minute, although my boyfriend's already been on it, so I know that it's better than last week. He's been on 3, so that's good. I had a feeling this week was going to be better on there. Last night, as I was trying to fall asleep, it took me ages to fall asleep last night. She was moving so much, like I've never felt movements like that before. They were so strong and they were like so big, and I felt loads of movement down in my pelvis, like really far down, and I I thought, oh, she's got to be moving down more. That's got to be what it is. That's what my gut was saying anyway. But every gut feeling I've had throughout this pregnancy has been wrong, so could be wrong, but that's what I felt like was happening. And to be honest, I felt like either my waters were going to break or my plug was going to come out or something. I just really felt like something was going to happen. But it didn't, as far as I'm aware. But this morning, after I woke, like just as I was waking up, I'm 99% sure I had a contraction. It felt like a period pain, but different. I know that doesn't really sound like it makes sense, but I guess anyone who's had a baby before will understand what I'm saying. Only thing is, that took me by surprise, is how long it lasted. I did my breathing techniques from my hypnobirthing course, because she says if you do that 4 times, that breathing technique, then that should be the contraction or surge over with. I definitely did it more than 4 times. Maybe she means in like established labour or something, I don't know, but I had to do it more than 4 times. But I was a bit naughty and I didn't tell my boyfriend because he was up getting ready for work and I was still in bed. But I haven't told him because I know that he'll stay home from work, and I know that that could just be like a one-off. Like I might not have one for the whole rest of the day now. And I don't want him to waste his time off or spend the day at work worrying, so it's just best that I don't tell him until he gets home tonight. So yeah, that's the tea. Just gonna make some breakfast. Just boiled the kettle, you probably could hear that. Have a bowl of cereal, watch some YouTube videos and check the council thingy. So we're number 2 for one. Position 8 for another. So there's no chance of that one, is there? This goes like a brand new house. And then position 1 for a 2-bedroom house in a different area than what we want to live in, but cool.
The Mitsubishi Shogun Sport SUV, absorbing life with documentaries on 4.
I came in shaving a while.
Where are you from?
Swindon.
Swindon. Where are you from?
From Newbury.